Hey YouTube, it's Natasha. I meant to update you the other day, but my daughter was up and she just refused to leave me alone, and I didn't want a whole video of my daughter, pretty much. So, where to start? I thought for sure I was pregnant this cycle. I had gotten really sick, had been sick for like a week. I know that I updated you on the 20th stating that I was pretty sure I had seen a faint line. I'm going to count that test as a dud. There's no way that at 5 DPO I um, had a positive pregnancy test. There's just no way. So I'm not even going to count that test. I did test at 7 DPO and there was a faint line, faintest of lines, but it was there and it had color and you could see it on an invert. So I kind of allowed myself to get excited. Um, Big mistake, obviously. So after 7 DPO, which was on the Monday, yeah, on the 22nd, I decided to go to the doctor's on the 24th, which put me at 9 DPO, and I was still feeling really queasy, really nauseous, vomiting, and that's not normal for me. That's just not something that happens a lot. So I went in and I said, listen, I haven't felt like this since I was pregnant with my first. I would like a pregnancy test. I want to have an infection checked within my bloodstream in case something went wrong when my appendix was taken out, and all the rest of it. And the doctor sat there and he tried to give me all these facts on pregnancy and how it's too early and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm not 18. I'm not a teenager. I know the facts. I just want it done so I can rule it out so that I can find out why I'm not feeling well. Um, so he did he did have pregnancy checked. So that was on Wednesday. On Thursday, I did a pregnancy test. It was a Western family pregnancy test. So it's like a no-name test. And I did some research online, and it did say that basically this no-name test is, they've like taken a brand name test and basically replicated it, but there's no way to trace back as to which pregnancy test they basically ripped off. Um, and that it was only really accurate after 11 DPO. But I was pretty desperate to pee on a stick. I'm an addict, so, and it was a negative. I'm pretty sure I saw a line, but it's an evap. It didn't show up on the invert. So, got the blood test results back Thursday, so yesterday, today's Friday, isn't it? Yeah. So yesterday, and they told me they were negative. I was 9 DPO when I had the blood test taken. And so I would like to think that it would be accurate. Um, Sorry, I have much music on my TV, and I'm watching LMFAO dance pretty much naked with an elephant hanging from the front of their boxers. Anyways, sorry, distracted. Um, and I was told negative. I was 9 DPO. I haven't tested since then. I'm counting myself as out. I would like to think that 9 DPO would bring up a result. My sister, on the other hand, was saying that when she got pregnant, she got blood work done at a clinic, which was the same thing that I did. And then she went into the hospital 2 weeks later and was told she was 2 months pregnant. So 2 weeks before that, you're still considerably pregnant, and they weren't able to pick it up. So my sister's trying to tell me to hold out hope until I start bleeding. My mom's trying to tell me to hold out hope until I start bleeding, but I can't help but feel discouraged and frustrated and heartbroken, and I really thought this was going to be our month. I ovulated a day earlier. I wasn't there the weekend before I ovulated, so I thought for sure, coming back, not having seen each other in 4 days, that it would be perfect, that we would get pregnant, but I can't help but feel out, so I'm not really holding my breath, I guess. So, I mean, if I don't get my period, then great, but I might just consider myself late due to stress from stressing out about not getting pregnant. I do have two clear blue digital pregnancy tests that I'm waiting to take. I don't want to waste the money because they're not cheap. So I'm going to wait to take those until either AF doesn't show up on the day that she's due or the day after, and see what they say. I did go ahead and order pre-seed online. I set up a PayPal account, had it taken out of my bank because me and credit cards don't mix. So I had it taken out of my bank, and it's being sent from the UK to Canada, so I have no idea how long it'll take to get here. I'm really hoping it's here in time for next cycle. We'll get my husband's sperm analysis done this month. He has a doctor's appointment on the 8th of September to have a full physical. And then I guess we go from there. If pre-seed doesn't work next month, and I'm guessing that there's no way a fertility clinic will be able to work with us next month for next ovulation. So hopefully pre-seed will get here in time. We can try that. If that doesn't work, then we go on to whatever fertility treatments or whatever they do for women who can't conceive. I'm trying to remain as positive as I can. It's exasperating and frustrating and heartbreaking, and I'm really tired of doing this. I get my hopes up every month. I have good feelings every month, and nothing happens. So I'm ready to take it to the next step, and I'm ready to see what someone else can do to help us get pregnant. So that's my updates. Sorry I'm not pregnant. Maybe I am. I doubt it. My mother-in-law apparently had the same issue where they kept telling her she wasn't pregnant. So unfortunately, but fingers crossed maybe. Can't make up my mind. I go back and forth on whether I could or cannot be. I haven't been feeling as nauseous. It's amazing what your mind can trick your body into. I've convinced myself I'm not pregnant and I'm not feeling as sick. Funny. Or a coinky dink. Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the friend requests. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. Thanks so much.